Good morning. It's Monday, September 30th, and we bring you this special update. Millions of anti-Obama protesters have taken to the streets to demand that President Obama step down as president. Filmmaker Gary Sinise has been monitoring the situation from a military helicopter. He tells us Republican claims put the actual number at over 100 million. No more Mr. Popular. As of this morning, President Obama's rankings have plummeted to below 38%. We'll keep you posted as events unfold.
See any crowds now, Barack?
Where are you taking him?
We'll detain you in a special place. Lights out, lady. Michelle!
Today, tens of millions of Tea Party protesters took to the streets. They cheered on police motorcycles and military Humvees that passed through the streets as soldiers threw chocolates and candies at the crowd. Looked like a scene out of a bad comic book. What's that? In breaking news, CNN reports a possible military coup. President Obama is said to be missing after his Secret Service detail was overcome by uniformed guards. We will keep you informed on this troubling news as it breaks.
Good evening, America. Our democracy is under attack. Senate Leader Harry Reid and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi were apprehended by members of the U.S. Capitol Police late this afternoon, who later handcuffed them and put them in a car headed for an undisclosed location. The nation is on fire. Right-wing, anti-Obama protesters have dispersed, but millions of peaceful pro-Obama demonstrators are in the streets at this hour calling on the NSA to respect the democratic process and return President Obama to his rightful role as leader of the free world. Army tanks have joined the police force. We turn now for more to combat reporter Richard Engel on the ground in Washington, D.C. Richard, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here, Rachel, but it's hard to hear you over this din. As you can see, things are starting to spin out of control. The army's out on the streets beating back the peaceful demonstrators and shooting at men and women indiscriminately. Goodbye, posse comitatas.
Richard. Richard. Looks like we lost him. What's that? CNN is just now reporting that Current TV has just gone off the air in a hostile takeover? Hello? Hello? Wait! What's going on? You can't do this!
We urge you to remain calm. The United States government has announced a curfew while the army keeps you safe from a legal pro-democracy movement who are armed and dangerous. Stay in your homes. There is no need to panic. The army has appointed a president, and we will have a new U.S. Constitution in place by January to keep legitimate U.S. citizens safe and secure. This message of peace has been brought to you by the United States Department of Homeland Security and the National Security Agency.
Only 5 countries cheered on the American military coup, including United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. What do you call this? Yes, a brutal military coup and a democratic nightmare. Why call it anything different when it takes place in Egypt? Wake up, human race. It's time to respect every vote. Support Egypt. Support democracy.